Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So in my this particular video, I am going to discuss about one very popular non-linear transformation, and that is rank transformation. Okay, so what is that I am going to discuss, right? So here, suppose I am having one data which is having the values 4.001, then 1, then -10, then 4, then one big value 10,000. Okay, now the rank transformation says assign or map the values with their respective ranks. Okay, so rank means minimum value is this -10, so corresponding to -10 we will be putting the rank 1. Okay, then next minimum value is 1, right? So for 1 I will be putting or assigning the value 2. Next minimum value from this particular data is 4, right? So for 4 I will be assigning 3. Okay, then next minimum value is 4.001, so I'll be assigning value 4, and for this one is biggest one, and the last value which we will be assigning as 5. So see what we have done, we have transformed this data to their ranks. Okay, so obviously you can understand this is one non-linear mapping. Okay, right, because there is no linearity at all present here. You can understand 10,000 is mapped to 5, whereas 4.001 is mapped to 4 and 4 is mapped to 3. So obviously non-linearity, no perfect y equal to mx type, mx plus cu type graph will fit in this particular transformation. Number 2 point is this is a lossy transformation. As you can understand, here we are losing the information. This 5 value is actually representing this 10,000. This 4 value is actually representing 4.001. All the informations we are losing, right? So this is non-linear transformation, this is lossy transformation, and another thing is non-invertible transformation, because you can clearly understand if I am giving you this particular set of data, you can never get back this particular set, right? Because there are maybe infinite possibilities for this particular combination of ranks. So rank transformation has major 3 characteristics. One is lossy transformation, another one is non-linear transformation, another one is non-invertible transformation. And another thing I want to discuss which is related to this, that is tied rank transformation. Okay, that is nothing but one special case of our rank transformation, that is when tie will occur, then how we are going to break the tie and map. Okay, so 3 1 -10 4 3, this is the set of values I am taking. Okay, so no doubt when we will be mapping this data based on their rank, -10 is the minimum, so 1 will be appearing here. Okay, then next minimum value is 1, so for this rank will be 2. Then see, then minimum value 3 is appearing here, here also it is appearing. So for this, if I am assigning the rank 3, for these 3 I have to assign the rank 4, right? And this 4 obviously it will be getting the rank 5, right? Now the thing is that what we will be putting for these 3 and what we will be putting for these 3. Okay, how to map the values which are having tie? That time the rule says take the average of their rank and then put the values. So this is 3, this is 3, right? What is their respective rank? So if you just order 3 and 3 are coming in 3rd and 4th rank, right? So 3 plus 4, that is nothing but 7. 7 divided by 2, that is 3.5. So we will be mapping these two tie values to 3.5 as rank. Okay, so this is what about rank transformation and tied rank transformation. This is very important transformation when we are going to use Spearman rank correlation, which I am going to discuss in my upcoming videos, right? So I hope you have understood this. This is all for my this video. Thank you.